Entering play call, we have 7 options.
The Spartans will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Michigan's offense will take the field first. The Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
Yeah, and you heard a lot of hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about little brother, and a lot of shots throughout this last year about how Michigan is the program in the state. They are the brand, and Michigan State has heard that, Palmer, a ton.
And that's just been a narrative that we've heard throughout the years, too. And it's something that people love talking about in Ann Arbor, is that they are the dominant team. And it's not even close in a six-state rival. Michigan State's got to do something to flip the script. If they want their program to reach the consistency that Michigan has, they've got to recruit better. And a big way in doing that is winning this game.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to throw, it's Lanier. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Right.
Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Spartans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like,
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Blandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Michigan! And they have the first points of the game. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
We have 15 from Nicola. 3. Cover 3 Sky. El Paso from Man.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Entering play call. 3 odd. There are cover 4 cons. Temperature drop. Cover 4 cons. Right on 2 man. Spread. Pass.
Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
Texas 4 man.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
The Spartans are in the hurry up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Texas 4 man.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
Seam flick.
To the air on first down. It's on target and complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the one.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan State. Great job by the back on the option.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
If you don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're not talking about ranking trophies.
To the air, it's Lanier. Thanks for grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many.
There he goes. The spin, still on his feet. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed. And he showed some of it there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Using his legs, it's Thompson. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get it down at the 4 after the big pass play. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it back on second and goal. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be third down.
And so how physical are you willing to be offensively at this point on third down coming up? Do you want to keep trying to run the football? I mean, you're right there at the goal line. How do you want to do it, though? You want to...
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead. There was just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. On the run, it's Thompson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Looking downfield on first down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Quick with the spin move. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
You have 15 options. Add again to
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Entering play call, you have 5
Kickoff
options.
unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Texas 4-man.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their youth. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Spartans send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Rushes on him. He'll turn and throw back right. A dangerous idea.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
There are two categories. You have 27 options. Cover 4 pawns is selected.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Looks as if we are ready to play.
Entering from 3, 2, 3, cover 2 and Bird. Nickel overload 3. Texas 4-man.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
X is for men.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Quickly complete. He's brought down to 49. That is well short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally with the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Got his man. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. So here comes the Michigan offense. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football on multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
The running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Running back searching for a hole. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They want to run it left here. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Entering
quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll run play action. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the 1st down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
With slant curls.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Iowa State. for now, it's back to you fellas. But of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll get rid of it. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan!
Entering play
Quick strike through the air for the score.
There are 6 categories.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to the ground game on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.